and I'll see when it shows that we are live, setting us up, or it's a blooper, and we are live. Hello, hello. Welcome to episode 2 of Breath Impact. So we have the gorgeous guest, Stephanie Bay with Life Bay, and I am Karina Carj'an. And hopefully you were able to be with us last week on survival or freedom. If not, beautiful 10-minute little clip. You can go right back onto the replay. So everybody at this hour in the day usually needs a little pick me up with some energy. And so we're going to get it through resetting breath work. And we hope you all join in, whether you see us live or whether you watch the replay. Take these beautiful moments for yourself and feel the difference. So, Steph, I'll have you explain just a little bit before we go into the breath so everybody can follow us. We cannot hear you. If anybody out there is having problems with any communication devices and electronic devices, computer, phone, all that, it's not your fault. We are getting major solar flares and the EMFs are impacting everything we're trying to work with. So let's just give it a moment. And no, we're not hearing you yet.
I hear you.
Oh, there we are.
I'm sorry. Now, do you hear me now?
We hear
Do you?
you now.
Okay, perfect. Okay, great. Oh my goodness. But okay, never mind. So we need now an instant reset.
Instant reset. Here we go.
So basically what we're gonna do is that we do a huge inhale, which means like a full inhale in 3 steps, which means we breathe through the nose in 3 steps. Then we hold for 2 to 3 seconds. And then we have a long sigh through the mouth. This is, we will talk about that later. So what we're gonna do is really hold for 2 seconds and we do that again. Hold it. Little break at the end. And we repeat it once again. Hold for 2 seconds. Have a long exhale through the mouth. And hold at the end. And once again. And hold at the end. Okay. Awesome. And now come back to the normal breath. That's a very quick shifting tool. It's based on the psychological sigh from Andrew Huberman. You might have heard about it. If not, now you know it. Knowing that when we are in a certain state of arousal or elevated energy, and when we really want to shift that energy and bring back some calm into the system, then this process of which goes very quickly in putting 3 cycles of breathing instantly, like breathe in 3 steps, hold it for 2 seconds, have a long sigh, and then stop at the end again, brings relaxation into your system because it activates the vagus nerve very instantly.
Very simple, very quick.
Very simple and easy to integrate.
But here's something I want to ask you. Some people can't hold their breath for many different reasons. So can they still do this without that little bit of hold and still get the effect? Do they have to do more cycles of it? Do they have to change the rhythm in which they do it?
What you can do, because normally we have, after the inhale, we have naturally a little break. And then we have the exhale and we have
Mhm.
naturally a little break. Just stick with that little break. If you can prolong it a little bit, fine. If you cannot, and then
Right.
you exhale.
We're not doing intermittent holds here.
We are
What,
not, no, no, genau. But
well,
2 seconds, 2 seconds would be good if you can do that. If not, maybe there's another tool. We will go also into the extended breathing. The second tool we're gonna offer you and show you how that works. So look what works for you, if you feel comfortable with the technique or not. So
well, that's my
yeah,
point.
yeah.
If you
So yeah.
are comfortable with it, because you have to be comfortable with it.
Mhm,
And sometimes this strange little fear factor
mhm,
will come up in your brain because now you're consciously holding it just for a couple of beats, even though naturally we do anyway, but now you're focused on it a little bit. So just know you're safe. And when you're
mhm.
comfortable, just come into the breath because it is a very, very quick reset.
But having the light pause after the inhale is just enough time for the oxygen to move from the lung into the blood. That's why we have that little break there. And having the
Perfect.
little tiny break after the exhale is just enough time for the, it's called the magic gas, the nitric oxide, to really move into the system so that it can really expand. Yeah, so that we have a slight increase in carbon dioxide holding
That
after the exhale.
exactly.
That's why we
Exactly.
do this. Yeah,
Yeah, that is why we do this.
yeah, yeah.
So there are very strong physio
Mhm,
physiological
mhm,
effects
mhm,
that can work for your benefit in a very short period of time.
mhm. But make sure that you don't over breathe, right? Because if you like having like hold it really, and then it's too much. Yeah, we have to really see that it's a natural in breathe in 3 steps. Yeah, don't and really relax the shoulders when you're doing it, because when we having this breathing in steps, we have the tendency sometimes to really put the shoulders with us to come even far away, but really relax your shoulders, yeah, and
And
really
not
sink into the seat.
not force the
Yeah,
exhale
yeah,
either. If this is gentle movement,
mhm,
this is not
mhm,
intense and strong
yeah.
activation.
And it works even without the pauses. It works without the process, so that's not a factor. Yeah.
Yeah, it really does. And if you're not quite sure, then do a couple more rounds instead of just three of it. And when you feel your body just
Mhm,
calm down,
mhm.
you know you've definitely succeeded.
And there's a lot of research to it with the sighing. Yeah, sighing is an effect of the body where it brings the body into some sort of relaxation into, and we do that very often a day.
It
If we,
absolutely does because when you feel relieved about something, when you come out of the fight or flight, and now everything is okay, what is the first thing you do? You give a sigh.
yeah, so that's good for the stress regulation anyway. So
That's right.
sighing. Yeah.
It's there, it's beautiful,
Yeah.
it's perfect, it's easy, and it's all yours to work with
Mhm,
anytime you want it.
mhm,
So in those times that people want this,
mhm,
something real strong and quick, it's very helpful when intense emotion is
mhm,
very present. That's you
mhm,
don't want to say the wrong thing or react, but
mhm,
you're in a situation that all of a sudden you got triggered and you really got pissed off, or you put yourself in a situation and all of a sudden you feel this panic or this anxiety,
mm,
you can do this right away and feel like a completely different person.
Mhm.
And so what does that do? That gives you control.
For sure. Yeah. So this is even also when we do the extended exhale. Yeah, where we really do that when we breathe in for 4 and extend the out breath, the exhale for 6 seconds. Yeah. So this is really bringing the calm into the system, like really bringing the vagus nerve into activation. Yeah, which we're gonna do right now. So shall we do another round or are we off on
We'll do one more round because we want to let them feeling
Mhm.
the experience. And yeah, so we're a little beyond the 10 minutes, but that's okay. Okay, let's go.
So we just, we just give the idea of how it works and then people can see and work with it afterwards. So okay, so the extended exhale is really where we have the abdominal diaphragm where we talked about last week, yesterday I was going to say last week.
I know,
And
feels
it,
like.
but the funny thing is, most of the people don't know where the diaphragm is. Yeah. So the diaphragm is really sitting here. It's the outer ribs, on the sides when you put your hand on the ribs and you really breathe, with the inhale, the ribs move a little bit on the side, we extend, and then with the out breath, exhale, it really sinks in again. So when we do the extended exhale, we breathe in for 4 through the mouth or to the nose for 6. We breathe in through the nose. We exhale through the nose or the mouth for 6. And one last one, breathe in for 3 and exhale. When you give yourself some rounds with an extended exhale, this is really something also shifting because it regulates very easily. Even if you have difficulties falling asleep when you're lying in bed in the evening, yeah, going into this kind of tool and this technique really brings relaxation and really helps you falling asleep. And it's a shifting point when we are in these certain emotions, what you just said, anxiety,
Absolutely.
panic.
So, under many conditions,
Yeah,
this is how breath can help
yeah.
you regulate what you need in the
Mhm.
moment in which you need it. It's a very ancient and powerful tool. And yes, there are different techniques that can bring you different places, but these are the basic, pure techniques that you'll always be able to use under any
Any
real.
condition, there are no contraindications. Yeah, that's
That's
a good
exactly
thing.
where I was
Yeah,
going.
yeah. so yeah, you can basically use it anytime.
Yes. So please take the few moments to come back, breathe with us, get the rhythm, but stop and notice what you feel after.
Mhm.
Get that recognition, because in that recognition, that awareness, then it is easier and faster to get there each time you do it. It's called an energy signature,
Mhm.
one of many.
Mhm.
And having said that, tomorrow night is the last night that I have the webinar up of Source Energy, which does deal with several energy signatures, and it is free access. The link is still in description in this as well. So please come take the information that's going to help empower you. And the power is in the shift in the breath, the shift in the mindset, the shift in the clarity, the powers in the shift. And next week, we
Mhm.
do have the third episode which this is not only biology. The breath is not just biology. It is literally strategy,
Mm-hmm.
especially when you're a leader.
Mm-hmm.
So we cannot wait to bring that. Steph, thank you coming
Yeah,
from Germany, being back here with
you're so
us.
welcome. Always a pleasure.
And for now, we are going to wish everybody beautiful dreams, beautiful calmness when you want it. And we're going to leave you with God bless you all.
God bless you.